Yeah, I mean, in the field of marketing, apart from
Hmm.
MM, we also carry out a lot of causal experiments. And as you know, all we have is the observational data. The best
Hmm.
that we can do is quasi-causal, experiments. So once I went to the CMO and I explained to him that, we will not be able to RCTs. RCTs are generally not possible in marketing, and we will be
Hmm.
using, a quasi-causal technique like DID, difference in
Yeah.
differences. He
Hmm.
was like, I think quasi means something like false causal. I don't know. The word quasi has a negative connotation. Why
Mm.
do you think that is? I mean, I of course did explain to him that it's not the case, and we are still establishing causality. But I don't know how this notion came into the people's mind.
Yeah. I think it's like this misunderstanding, even when you just purely use statistics and you don't even care about causality, there is this misunderstanding that if you are using assumptions to draw your conclusion, that somehow your conclusion is not good, right? It's like I think it's the same idea when you are obsessed with using non-parametric tests because somehow they have less assumptions. Assumptions are there to help us, right? And even our RCT is based on assumptions. Um, a quasi-experimental method, if you believe your assumptions, then it is as valid as any other technique, right? Then we can debate about the assumptions, but if you are not, um, Rosenbaum has words about this. He was a student of Rubin. He's a very important statistician in causal inference. If you do not have a credible claim to dismiss observational evidence, whether quasi experimental or whatever, you cannot just say, oh, it is observational, therefore it is not good. Like, okay, but why? Let's talk about what do you think is not good. And then if you cannot point to a certain theoretical assumption, for example, in differences, you have the parallel trends assumption. Okay, if you are able to validly show that maybe the parallel trends assumption is not plausible, then we can question the causality of your claim. But you cannot just say, it's differences in differences, it's not randomized, it does not work. That is not science. That is just being a contrarian for no reason.
Yeah, I agree.